Sunday. Just the carriers, please. That brings up this menu by holding the square, and then you highlight what you could do: destroyers, battleships, cruisers. You could do just American line. You could do it, and what it does is it'll put up the ships that you want to look at or that you want to use. Well, right now I got all the carriers up, and we're out with the Langley at the moment. And these are 3 clips that when I was going through, I went back and I actually gave them a title. That way I knew that these were the ones I wanted to put into the clip. And trying to think what we were doing here. I'm sitting watching it. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to look at when I'm going up. I'm looking for the destroyers. They're the hardest things to take out, but they're the hard. They won't. If they latch onto you, they'll come at you. And I've had it happen a couple of times. And so I've been practicing on them, as you say. It's hard to hit them. It's hard to get that reticle just in the right spot to hit them when the ship gets to that point. And I'm getting better. I mean, I'm actually starting to hit them. See, what are we on? We're in the Langley, so we're dropping HE, which is heavy explosives. Heavy explosive starts fires. AP, or the armor-piercing rounds, those will go through soft targets. In other words, if you're going up against a destroyer and you got a big gun throwing a heavy armor-piercing shell, it's going to go right through that little destroyer because it's a little thinner armor. Where a bigger ship, it'll penetrate and then it will, go off, causing more damage with inside. Whereas it goes straight through on the other side, it goes and it's just minimal damage going through. But now if you do that at the water line, you might start flooding. And that's what you're doing with torpedoes, like right here. And just like with bombs, you got to kind of put it ahead of the ship so that the torpedoes are hitting the there. Well, see, we got 2 right there. 2 hits off of that one. And now I'm coming back around so I can get another couple of shots into it. And like I said, once you get better at it, then you can like maybe hit one target maybe 2 or 3 times before you have to go back to the carrier. And that's where the number of aircraft in your flight comes into advantage. If you have 6 aircraft in your flight, you can go around 3 or 4 times and maybe work on that one target. Or if you only have 2, if you lose an aircraft or 2, then you got to go back to the carrier to get another flight. So once you're at your target and you're fighting, you send the fighters back or the bombers back, they'll start heading back to the carrier on their own. So it'll take you back to your carrier so you can either operate your carrier or launch another strike. Okay? Because it's got a little bit of music in the background. What I want to do is I want to take what I'm watching here, I'm going to put it up here like I'm doing a commentary on it. So once in a while I got to make it look like, yeah, see, there goes the Langley right there. This ain't the Langley though. This is the Hoshu? I can't pronounce some of these sometimes, so it's a Japanese tier 3 carrier. Biplanes, you get 4 for, no, this one has, I think when you upgrade this, you have 6 aircraft per flight. And see, that's what I was talking about. Now let's say that last time I could have gone around maybe once or 2 more times, but now let's say I lose 1 aircraft, I still have 5 aircraft to work with. So it means you can stay out longer. You can deal more damage without having to go back and get another flight. And that's part of the thing too, is the distances. If you can close the distance that your aircraft have to fly, you're going to be able to get more damage done. But for the most part, I'm pretty much the eyes up there. I'm watching the battle unfold, and you can see it from above. There's been times I was watching and I'm going, oh no, but you can't go over and do anything because it'd be, I've tried to help out. I've seen situations where I've tried to go in and provide some damage or some support, like if they're pushing into a capture point, or if they're, calling for help, and sometimes they are around. I mean, for the most part, they do help if they can. But I find myself as a carrier driver off on the outskirts sometimes, and there is no one around because they've all pushed in, right? So I usually put a call out, "Hey, how you doing, little one? Hey, it's Jazzy, everybody. She come to visit. Why don't you face the camera once in a while?" Okay, we're reviewing this, right? This is Jazz, everybody. She's our sweetheart. So, okay, you stay away from the stage. Okay. There she goes. See you a little bit later, sweetheart. So, and that's what I'm doing here right now, is I'm doing commentary for this. What I might do too is go back upstairs on this PlayStation and do the commentary there, but I wanted to try this first. And that's why I kind of got the black screen up here so I could do this kind of neat little stuff. And if I sit back, I can have the stage animated. I got a show going on right now that I could put in there as long as I keep my fingers out of there. If the cat was here, that should be the layer behind, so she'd be in behind that. So she'd disappear going in behind. So I'm learning that kind of little things. Like, for instance, I could sit here, and as long as I'm on this side of this line, I can do different things over here. Then I can have different things happening over there. And then when I crop it, it looks like they're happening at the same time because the backgrounds are the same. The only thing that's changing is me and the little figures, so it gives it the animation look. So I'm working towards that, while at the same time driving carriers on Sunday. And we did pretty good though. I went through the whole line. I got a whole line. I got some good ones here too. I'm trying to think. Is this the one that they start chasing me? Yeah, I'm in trouble. See, you can see where they can see me, and I've already taken damage right there. This is one of those, and I'm trying to run away, and their cruiser's chasing me, and there. See, that's my biggest fault. I run into the island trying to get away, and they're closing in on me. I'm calling out for help, but look at the mini map. You can see where I am and see where the team is at. So it's inevitable. And so I launched out a flight knowing that they're going to come and take the carrier down. So I'm going to do what I can. 6 aircraft helps a little bit. I can stay up a little bit longer. Darn it. I missed that completely. See, I'm rushing. I should have took my time. I probably could have got a couple in there, but wow, in a bad situation. See, now that one over there can't help too much, and wow, I'm hurting. I'm going to go down, I think. Okay, get one more flight off if you can. And at this moment, that's all you can really do is wait till that last moment before you're going to go down and launch out. There you go. So I launched out with a set of torpedoes. See how many I can get off the carrier before. There it goes. Oh, washing the deck with the sea salt. Get the nasty stains off. Yeah. That's why I put this one in here. It doesn't always go according to plan. And I have 3 aircraft left. And now I have nothing to go back to. So I have to basically just go and commit Harry Carey. Right, samurai. Oh, excuse me. I'm touching the mic. So I'm looking for a target. I'm coming back around, and there's only 2 of our ships left. So the whole battle isn't going well. And like I said, sometimes it doesn't. It's just the circus. I was like right there. if I would have went the other direction, it might have been a different battle. Because I'd have been over where my teammates are. I was supposed to be in by myself. I scored a hit though. He shot down my last aircraft. They shot down my last aircraft. How terrible. And there goes the carrier. Watchin is stuck with the sea salt. And Sergeant Bones, you're going to have to drag it back. Sorry, buddy. And get that thing painted so we can have it next week. Here we go. Here's a Hermes. This is British line, Tier 3. It's not a bad little carrier. I don't understand though when you go for torpedo run with the British line, you only go in with one swordfish. So that's a disadvantage. But you still can do some damage with one torpedo if you put it in the right place at the right time. So look for the weakest ones that don't have much health left, or maybe use the repair kit. There you go. Set a fire. That's what HE does. And different type of bombing with this now compared to the American line. America's more like a dive bombing. These look like skip bombing, where they're trying to or rockets. I'm not sure what that was. But it's a different type of look though. It's all basically the same though. You gotta get the reticle in the right spot in order for you to hit the target when it gets to where you're going. When I first started out, it was just like, I thought I had a square boom right there, boom. And by the time the bomb hit that point, the ship was already gone. So it's like, it's just right in the water. It took a long time to figure out and now I'm learning how to, once you get the reticle into position, you can hold it there while it's kind of like you're aiming at that point on that target. And hopefully the bombs will hit when it comes underneath, so that's what you're trying to do. The same thing with the torpedoes. You're trying to launch your torpedo so that when the ship gets that one spot, the two intersect. Well, the torpedo's going to put a big hole in your ship if that happens. They did it to me a lot. See, there's the torps coming in. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there it is. There's a little destroyer. I'm running. This shows you what a little destroyer can do, but he just launched a bunch of torps at me. But let's say now, if I was flying, I took one. I took one in the rear. See the damage that was done. But I survived. I'm still running. But at the same time, I'm causing that little destroyer damage too. My secondaries are fighting back. See, target hit. So it's not as easy as it seems to take it. Now the thing that destroyer should have done was not chase me, but sat back, sat out of range from the carrier, and just kept pummeling it. You'd eventually. And the thing is, as long as I'm running, like I am now, I can't fly my aircraft. And that's my weapon. I'm putting a word on and say, hey, help me, everybody, help me. As if you look at the mini-map, they are coming to help. Look at, see them? See, there's two cruisers on that mini-map, and then there's a third one. They're all coming to help. So the teams do help. It's not one of these like, oh, screw the carrier. No, they come to help if they can. And if I'm off by myself, it's my own fault, not theirs. So I'm not blaming anybody for me turning the carrier over on the side to watch the duck with sea salt. Hey you, hey, come here. No, you leave that one, come here. No, there you go. Come on. I don't want her to bite the screen. I've seen that word. And now saying no more laptop. No, I got, almost. See, I'm playing. I'm driving. We're doing, that little destroyer's after me. Now I'm in a position to launch out, but the battle's ended and we survived the day. So that was Carrier Sunday. I'm going to take this, bring it over. I want to put this up here and see what it looks like doing commentary for my Carrier Sundays. Okay, we'll see you then. Cut, printed in Polish, put it in the cannon on the shelf from ELAstudio. Sounds feel like OelGrez, Gwinn and Jazz. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. We'll put this in the camera, okay?